It's asking us to write the quadratic function in the form of y equals to a times x plus b whole square plus c, where a, b, and c are integers to be found. What we will do over here is that you'll first write the quadratic equation, which is y equals to x squared plus 8x minus 9. So we're going to use completing square method over here to convert this into the completing square form. So for that, what we're going to do is we're going to write x squared plus 8x together. And I'm going to separate the negative 9 over here. So if you remember the formula, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So over here, our a squared is x squared, our 2ab is 8x, and we have to figure out what our b squared is. 9 is not the b square value. We have to find the b square value. So we have to figure out the b square value. So if we look at the 2ab, which is 8x, we can easily find the b value because a is x and 8 divided by 2 would be 4. So basically b is 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write x squared plus 8x as it is and add plus 4 square, which is our b square value. And I will write minus 4 square as well, along with the minus 9. So the reason why we're writing minus 4 square over here is because plus 4 square is a new term that we're introducing in this equation. And it's a mathematical tool that if you add a new, like introduce a new thing, like for example, if you're adding it, then you need to subtract the same term as well. Like if you remember when in fractions, we multiply the numerator by like a new term. So we divide the denominator, like we divide the numerator by it as well. So applying the same rule over here, if we're adding plus 4 square, we're going to subtract it as well. And now we're going to rewrite it as the a plus b whole square format. So which means a is x, b is 4 whole square. And now the minus 4 square will be outside the bracket. It's not going to be part of the bracket. That means minus 4 square is written as minus 16 minus 9, which then becomes x plus 4 whole square minus 25. So over here, a is 1, b is 4, and c is negative 25. This is your completing square method. Now, completing square method is very commonly used when they're asking us to find the turning points of like a quadratic curve. So turning points are basically use these values. So this is your x value and this is your y value for the turning point. So they're asking us to find the turning point. That would be negative 4 and negative 25. Now the reason why we're writing 4 as negative, because the completing square form is y equals to a times x minus h whole square plus k. This doesn't change. It's x, like this format is fixed. So in case the sign in the bracket changes, that means when you write the coordinate, like you would write the opposite sign over there. So if it was, let's say, x minus 4 whole square over here, then 4 would have been positive. It wouldn't be negative. So it's based on that. Then in the second part, they were asking us to find the minimum point. So minimum point is negative 4, negative 25, which we have already mentioned.